Want a professional business email using Microsoft 365? Let me show you how I did mine. My domain is on Hostinga, and in this video I'll walk you through how I connected everything and created a fully working business email you can access on Outlook. Follow along. This is the exact step-by-step process. First, I log into my Hostinga account with the login credentials. This is the dashboard, Hostinga dashboard. Okay, now I go to log on to Admin Center of Microsoft. I type admin.microsoft.com. Then I log in with the admin credentials. This is sent to me by Microsoft. I put in the password. Okay, I did the authentication. Then I log into the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. The first step is to add and verify your domain. So you follow these steps. Okay, under show all, you see settings, then you click on domain. Add domain. Okay, now enter the domain name. I've entered the domain name which you want to verify. Now use this domain, that's the domain you want to use. You're going to verify this domain. To verify the domain, you are given 3 options. Okay, before you can set up that domain, okay, you have 3 options. Either you add a test record, or if you can add a test record, you can add MS record for the domain DNS record. Alternatively, you can add a test file. So I choose the first one. Continue. So I'm expected to add these 3 records at the DNS section of the Hostinga account, my domain. So I move to Hostinga account. I click on domain, then click on manage, and then select a DNS zone. I scroll down. So you fill in the required records. And then, still on that Hostinga account, you click add record. DNS record created successfully. Move back to Microsoft Admin Center to verify the domain. Click on verify. Okay, successful. So you move to the second one, connect domain. Click on continue, and then you're going to add DNS records. Okay, So we're going to add these 3 records: MS records, CNAME records, and TST records. Collab the arrow to review the records to add to the DNS record in your Hostinger account. Now go to the Hostinger account and add those records as shown. This is what I did. View the records. First record added. I'm filling for the second record, CNAME. And I copy from the Microsoft account records. And I add record, but there's a problem. Record has conflict with another record, so I look for that record. I can see it there. There's a conflict, so auto discover at 2. I have to auto discover, so I have to open the other one and then edit it. So I edit it and then update it so that you have one record bearing auto discover. Then I do the last record and add record. Then I go back to the admin center and then click on continue. So the domain setup is complete. We are complete with the setup. The next step is to create the email. So I go to active user and then click on active users. Okay, we can also do it from the left panel where you have the active user. You just click there, users, active user, and then add user. You are provided with the option to add users information, so go ahead and add and click next. Then you assign the product license to the user. We are using one user now, so we assign that license to that particular user. So check Microsoft 365 Business Basic. That's the subscription or the plan we are using. You have option to customize the apps the user may have access to. Okay, you have up to 37 of them, so you can customize it or you ignore it and leave it as it is. Then when you are done, just click next, and then you can decide the role the user will play, either as an admin, okay, or just a normal user. Then you click next. You have some optional settings to handle. Simply click next and finish adding and you are done. Request the user to log in with his login credentials.